Your problems are just not the same to us.
All right. We just introduced Selena to HANUMANKIND's music video. She said she heard the song before, Big Dogs.
Big dogs.
And so she said she heard the song before, but she never saw the music video, so she saw that for the first time with us here on the channel. Right here, we're watching Run It Up. I saw a bit of this, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'd love to do a reaction to that. And so we've got Selena here, who has a background in dancing and movement, and as I've learned, in pole as well.
Not a background, just new journey.
Expert. 10 years of experience, about to be an instructor. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, anyway, that has nothing to do with this, but Run It Up is his latest big music video, and the bits I saw of it indicated to me a sense of patriotism, like he was trying to show you the best of India. And so this is gonna be a fundamentally different video from what you just saw. That's the heads up I'm trying to give you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Here we go.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up.
Have you heard this yet?
I don't think I've heard it.
On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
How many people has he got there?
Be dangerous.
There's a lot of people.
Damn, that guy ate it on the rock. Oh no.
Oh no.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
So have the time and it obvious.
Either way, he made the cut.
But the liquor's drop.
He's the one you saw.
He liked it.
Now bring out
Oh, they're trying to get him.
Oh.
shit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the guns in this bitch. It'll
Dang.
clip, I'm gonna show
This looks
them.
badass.
Yeah.
See the buns that we wish we had in the ditch at the fan.
Some of these
That's
weapons,
dope.
huh?
That's dope.
Yeah. Some of these weapons I've never seen. Now you got your traditional dancing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it goes with the music video too, which is great.
Yeah. Wow, he's moving. Look how fast he's moving.
So run it down. The sun is up.
See, I'm getting that vibe of like people,
Yeah.
you know.
Get your money up. I put money down.
I just think it's dope. He's featuring his people and he's showing all
Yeah.
kinds of
On
people.
my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
What?
Wow, that is epic.
No rest, run it down.
Like that's the stuff you're like, where do I learn that?
Yeah.
Like how can I learn how to do that?
You start with one. You start with a blunt sword instead of a real
That
one.
is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing that come up.
That is dope. That's
yeah.
such a cool visual.
I love it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's slowing that beat down.
We're mad, happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from side
That's cool. That transition.
weapons and get to the front.
I really like his style.
the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live in the freedom.
That's interesting because in the previous one, he slowed it down at the end and it was a long outro versus this is actually like part of the song, changing that beat.
Doing that, or they send the hounds, bite me in the ass, put me in the ground, turn me in the ass, to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning.
Hey.
That energy is dope, man.
When life isn't free for a person,
And it picks back up. That rhythm's
That
picking
is
back
crazy.
up. Yeah.
you don't understand.
That's fun.
So nobody needs
Nice.
to defend this now. We need some balance and order. But you know there's never that case.
I like the song.
Oh, it's really picking up.
There will never be just interface. We sing for the
Wow.
He's got to keep that rhythm with his rap too.
It's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Ooh. That was so fire.
Like literally. Look at his energy.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is absolutely like epic.
Oh, nice. What I really appreciate about that is basically what I said at the top of like just featuring the dopeness of India that a lot of people have never been exposed to because
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. What do you think of, you personally, when someone tells you India, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Mostly like Bollywood,
Food.
food,
Yeah.
the traditional wear.
The Western perception's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Versus like when you actually watch, if you visit or if you see more of India and you get exposed, it's like it's fundamentally different than what you're thinking, right? Than what you've been taught in the West. What he's showing you here is a lot of traditional stuff and with a heavy emphasis on martial arts. And what a lot of people don't know, the first martial arts style supposedly came from India. Even Buddhism came from India, right? Because it was an Indian monk who traveled to China. I'm kind of giving you the very shorthand of the story because that's not necessarily what this video is about. I've had some exposure through video and seeing stuff, you know, the Indian martial arts style, and I just thought he really showed it in a really cool, classy kind of way, and it blended so well with the music video.
Oh my gosh, it was so like epic. It just gave it such a empowering and like badass feel.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
this is cool.
Yeah.
Horses really blew me away. I was like, you're standing on a horse with two horses
With two swords.
while they're like
Galloping.
not just trotting, they're galloping.
Yeah, no, that was the balls to the wall insane. I think that's the other thing that people don't realize about Indians who are doing their thing is that they're tough people. I was talking to this guy named Vicky Kaushal, who's a movie star over there in India. His dad was a fight choreographer, stunt coordinator kind of person. His dad was doing stunt coordinating on a fight scene that he was actually like the main character of. The fight scene was about to go down. Vicky Kaushal's like, so where's my pads, you know? And his dad goes, do you see any of the other stunt people wearing pads? And Vicky Kaushal's like, nope, all right, let's go. And it's like, you just got to be tough. And it's a different attitude. Because over here in the West, it's with that kind of stuff with filming, it's kind of a weird tangent. But like with filming over here, we take a lot of precautions to make sure people don't get hurt. In India, you got to tough up. Like whatever it is, you have to be tough. And so when I see that stuff, I'm like, I can't even imagine how many times that guy got injured in his effort to learn his craft.
Yeah, I mean, where would you even find here in America somewhere to learn something like that? You know, I feel like it's just people in America, if they want to learn something like super epic, you have to kind of do it yourself. It's like, do you think they train people how to do that in India?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's a performance thing, yeah. I think that like you have someone that is like a disciple, you know, and you kind of shepherd them through and teach them the basics, and they get hurt, they probably break an arm, and then they get back up and heal and do it again. Horses are dangerous.
Yeah.
They're very dangerous creatures. And so, like you pointed out, to have two of them going like that with, you know, objects in your hands that are
Two
sharp.
weapons in his mouth and
in his
holding
head.
one.
Yeah, in his turban. Yeah, because like horse took out Superman. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an actor named Christopher Reeve who passed away years ago, but he was on a horse, and I think it rolled over and he got paralyzed. And that was the end of that. Like he was done, and so he was in a wheelchair for the rest of his life until he died.
Aww.
Yeah, so horses can like this is some dangerous shit.
They're huge. They're huge.
Yeah, whenever I see a horse in real life, I'm like, yo, this looks like a dinosaur. Like it's so huge.
They're so majestic.
It's so big. Yeah, I'm like, how is it possible that we can like command these things and like, you know, do what we do with them? So yeah, I agree with you with that. But the stuff that really like appealed to me was obviously the martial arts stuff, just because that's my background.
Yeah, that was incredible. What style is that, you think?
The name of it, I always have a hard time pronouncing. You can see exactly why I have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to butcher it. So some people ask me like how I got this necklace. There's this movie star in India who I got to interview. His name is Vijay Jamwal. He's kind of the face of that martial arts style. Like, I don't know if you know much about Bruce Lee. When Bruce Lee was here, you know, his whole thing was like sharing his martial arts style, Jeet Kune Do, while being a movie star. Like he was kind of using movies as a vehicle to share that. I believe that Vijay Jamwal, the actor I interviewed, is Bruce Lee reincarnate, because he's literally doing the same thing. For him, he uses the movies as a means, as a vehicle to showcase Kalaraya Payatu. And so he's all about that warrior spirit. And so when I met up with him, he gave me a couple things. And I'm not wearing the kara he gave me, but I always have this on. And so it's just like that warrior Punjabi kind of feeling. And I feel like this music video really embodied that sort of warrior spirit in a very fierce, you kind of mentioned it, is in a very fierce way. And I really like that. It's like so many people see that off of that other music video and they didn't know India had it like that. That's what's cool. I really appreciate him doing that because it's easy to just sort of leave it behind and not pay that respect.
Yeah.
You know, there's a director who I won't name, who is Indian, who doesn't seem to honor his Indian roots at all. He directs not in India. He directs outside of India. It kind of bugs me a little bit. I'm like, yo, you're Indian. Like, India's got so much to offer. And so it's cool that he's using this music video as a means of being like, yo, and like that gets shared so much.
Yeah.
And so now you've seen it, maybe you share with someone and then like it's spreading in the States,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's dope.
I just think it was like super inspirational. Like I don't think I've seen someone do a music video this way, like as a rapper or anything like that in so long. Like, you know, a lot of the music videos you see today all look pretty similar.
Okay.
At least in my opinion. If they're like rap videos. You know? So
when I was coming up, a lot of the rap videos were very similar insofar as look at how dope we are.
Exactly.
In terms of like
they make it about
the bling, the girls,
themselves and the money, the power.
Yeah.
But this is power on a different level because you're showing your community and what gives you that strength and where you've come from. That's super inspirational.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging. I'm Jabby Koué. This is
CELENA.
Peace out.